Hey everyone, welcome back. Weston Summers here, and today we're going to be looking at something new that I've come across. I've had this for quite some time. It's been out for a long time, but it's really starting to gain a lot of popularity with campers, hunters, backpacking, people like me that are always outside. And this is Sterno cooking fuel, or any type of other camp fuel. But this is not white gas, and this is not pressurized condensed gas. This is condensed isopropyl alcohol. I've done a lot of research on it, and it is nothing but condensed isopropyl alcohol. If I could tell you what it smells like, it smells just like the alcohol that would be in a cleansing pad or what you would use to clean your ears or a wound. And they condense it and put a little purple dye in it, and this is what you get. Now, this is their newest smart can. It usually comes in packs of 2. If you look real carefully here, you can see this is supposed to be blue, and it's got the word hot in it. You can't see it in normal light, but when it gets hot, this will turn white. Now, I've burnt this can a good bit, and I keep continuing to close it. You can see some burn spots in there, but it can be shaken around. But this can is supposed to be burns up to 2¼ hours to 2½ hours. Now, I've got only one light on here, but if you wanted to take a quick minute here to view this, maybe you can see it. If not, I'll type it up, or you can look them up on their website. But this is 7 ounces, and I'm going to show you how you would light this or use this. Now, when they say don't place on anything that can burn, they're not kidding. This can will almost glow hot. It's very thin. It's paper thin, just like this. It's very light. This looks like it would be heavy. This weighs hardly nothing, so you can throw it in your pack. Now, I've got one lighter here, and we can use it to light our stuff. But it's alcohol, so it burns very lightly. So here we go. I'm going to light it, and it's on fire right now. Now, you won't believe me until I turn the lights off. So here we go. Maybe the camera will pick it up. Up. There we go. Check that out. Is that not cool? Now, if you blow on this, watch it. I'm going to turn the light back off. You really can't put it out. Now look at your hot thing right here. You see it's hot. The only way they recommend you put this out is either you put your cap back on, which means a pain, or you smother it. So we would smother it, and there is our thing. We can turn it off, and you'll see that there's now no flame coming off of it. It's very warm. It's giving off a little bit of gas, but it's on there. Now, you can tell there are no burn spots on it. If I were to stir it around, you can take your finger. It's barely warm. I can touch it like that. But it's cool in the bottom, and that's what it looks like. But to show you how flammable it is, I'm going to just put a spot of it on my finger, and we're going to turn the light off here. So, here we go. Watch this without me killing myself to show you how easy this is to light. I'm just going to do the lighter with my left hand and flame on the right hand. So here we go. Lights off. Here will be our lighter. There's my finger. So it is very flammable. It burns kind of cool, and it will light back up, but you can wipe it right off. Now, another good thing about taking this camping is I found if you're in a survival situation, you've got this, take your rag or whatever it is that you have, and instead of sitting here and trying to burn your rag with your lighter, you can take your camp fuel. You take your camp fuel, and I don't want to burn this rag because it's my gun rag, but I can smear just a little bit on there, and I can wipe this back in the can. Now, I'm going to turn the camera off once again. Here we go. All right, here will be the lighter in my right hand, and boom. It burns immediately. There's like not even a spark time to it, and you can't tell it's burning in light, but there's a flame on the rag. Now, the only down draw about this is that, as with any alcohol, it can evaporate. So if you were to take this screwdriver and you were to stir it around in here and then knock it off, if you come back in half a day or a couple hours, this will all be gone. And it burns up extremely fast. Here we go again. Lights off. Looks like I like to turn the lights off on you. Burns extremely fast. But it's very clean. I'm going to light the can once again. There she is lit, and that's what it looks like when it's burning. It puts off a good, even heat. You can lay something, you can even put the lid on. They claim you can put the lid on halfway, so I'm going to put the lid on halfway, which means the lid would get very hot. But I'm going to turn the lights back off. If I get it close enough to the camera where it can sense the light, you can see it's really far down, and the screwdriver is now completely out. So, if you're thinking about going backpacking, I've used this several times. It will fool you because you won't think it's on fire, but if you were to throw one or two of these in your bag, you can see how it's cooling down now. You'd really have enough fuel to cook several meals, and it will boil water because it burns very hot. So, maybe this answered a few of your questions about this new cooking fuel and camp fuel, but I think it's a good thing to carry in your pack, and if we're going camping or downriver, I usually throw a couple in the bag because they come in packs of 2 or 3. So, just make sure you don't set it in the bottom of your tent. It is still very warm, but it won't burn you, and be sure to keep your top pushed on here all the way. That way it won't evaporate and you'll have plenty of fuel. So, thank you all very much for watching. I look forward to all your comments, questions, and concerns. Please don't forget to subscribe, and I look forward to more videos and hearing from y'all. Thank you very much. Weston Summers out.